Hello there guys and welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to another video. I hope you guys are doing well today, and this is a special video because Chelsea are starting their preseason tour in the United States of America. Go USA, USA, USA. Now I'm just joking. But anyway, guys, I'm looking forward to the preseason. Even though it's maybe like a friendly game, like going to places like America or Nigeria and all that stuff is really, really good. It's like you're going on a holiday, you want to spend there until summer ends. So it's really good to see or the Chelsea players having a great time in the USA. And as I'm recording this right now, they're starting the pre-season training before the game. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. Of course, in this video, I'm going to be talking about which two players are out for the pre-season, which players are in, and the three games which I'll tell you the what it is, where is it, and what date is it, and what time will be kicked off. So that's what I'm gonna do in this video. I'm not sure how long it takes, but bear with me for just a few moments. But if you are excited to see the Chelsea players back after the last game of the season in the Premier League, make sure you hit the subscribe button if you're new. Smash a like if you enjoyed this video. Make sure that my first target is to get 100 subscribers, so make sure you do that, and make sure you also share this video to everybody so that they can give their opinions on what they think about this season's preseason tour in the US of A. Of course, I should have started this video last week because they've already in America, but since I've been busy, I wanted to do this video today since because I finished from work. So yeah, just wanted to do this video today for you guys before I can see what I have to do next. So yeah, so without further ado, let's first of all start off which chosen players are out, and the two ones are Ruben Loftus-Cheek and N'Golo Kanté. And the reason why that is because these two have COVID, and they have, and when you have COVID, that means you have to self-isolate for 14 days, and you cannot travel anywhere until you test negative. So unfortunately, these two and before the Chelsea players went have got COVID. So that means they have one more week because Chelsea players, all of them except for these two, started traveling last week. So they have one more week, and the game starts off this Sunday. So yeah, it's gonna be impossible to follow them. So yeah, so these two are out with COVID, and it's really a shame because I really want to see how these two will impact in pre-season, especially in the Premier League, especially if N'Golo Kanté's out, like, boy, it's going to be difficult, but we'll wait and see. But hopefully these two will be better, and hopefully these two will not have any COVID before the Premier League season starts, which is less than a month to go. So we wish them good health and also better health for these two. So yeah, so these two are not as going to be playing in pre-season tour, but they could be playing in Udinese in about 2 weeks to go. So we'll have to wait and see. But for now, these two, Ruben Loftus-Cheek and N'Golo Kanté, are not in the US of A and will not be playing part of the pre-season tour, which is unfortunate. So best of luck to them in the UK, and let's see how it goes. So that's it. But then I have some big news. The two new players, alongside with the rest of the Chelsea men, are part of the USA, and that is Raheem Sterling and Koulibaly from Napoli. And I must tell you, I am so happy that these two are joining Chelsea because I would have thought that yes, these are the new signings. I'm not sure. I doubt if these two are going to travel with the rest of the Chelsea players. But the rules say it could happen. Whether it's a new signing or not, they can still travel with the rest of the Chelsea players. So it's really looking forward to it. And I think Thomas Tuchel is most likely to start when we face Club America the first game than on the bench. But if I was the manager, yeah, I'll give these two a rest. When the second half comes, I'll bring these guys on and we'll play someone who was a bit shaky in the first half. That is what I'll do. But I feel like with Thomas Tuchel, he just wants to make sure that these two start, and let's see what kind of impact they'll bring in the attack, such as Raheem Sterling, and the defense, such as Koulibaly. So I think that these two will definitely start this Sunday when we face Copa America, which I'll get to in just a minute. But I'm really looking forward to this. So these two are the two new Chelsea players on the top Bowley era, and there's more things to come, more things to come. But these two right now are in the US of A and will be part of the preseason tour. So best of luck to these two, and let's see what these two can bring um, for Chelsea. In the US of A. So yeah, really looking forward to it. So that is it. So that is which two players are in and which two players are out. So without further ado, oh sorry, let me sort this camera up very quickly. Yep, so without further ado, let's quickly move on into the into each of these games. And I'll give you more information about the date, the time, and the venue. So without further ado, let's do this. All right, sorry about the bad camera. It's just, but it's back now, so sorry about that. But anyway, let's start off with the first game in the US of A, and it's Chelsea versus Club America as the preseason friendly. No competition. It's just that these two will face each other as friendly because Club. I don't know Club America. I know it's part of America, but honest to God, I really this is the first time of hearing that team. You know, this is the first time. So no disrespect to them, but this is the first time hearing them. So yeah, so we first of all face them, and it's gonna be at the LA Giant Stadium in Las Vegas in the US of A. And the date is Sunday, the 17th of July, and the kickoff is at 3 a.m. And I forgot to tell you guys that there will be no live watch alongs for any of those three games because those games are after midnight here in the UK. Of course, their game, since some games are like 5, 6, 7 hours behind us, that's why people in the USA are lucky, but people living in the UK won't be able to watch that game because they'll go to sleep. Even I'll be going to sleep as well. So yeah, unfortunately, you won't be seeing me doing live watch alongs on any of those three games, which is unfortunate. So this one, the next one, and then the final game against Arsenal. So that's really unfortunate. I wish they could moved it to like someplace else, but if they have to do it the US in America, then that's fine. But unfortunately, there won't be any live watching on, so that's going to be unfortunate for you guys. So yeah, for this game, 3 a.m. no watch along because I'll be sleeping. But there will be a match review after for this. So what I'm gonna do, right, is that when I wake up, I'm gonna quickly um get get myself ready, eat some breakfast, and then I'm going to be watching a full match replay and see how the game go, and I'll give you guys my review on those three games over on my YouTube channel. So if you don't want to miss that, make sure you hit the bonus so sorry, first of all subscribe, then hit the bonus case so that you never miss any of my content. So make sure you stay tuned for the match reviews on those three games in the US of A. So yeah, so I expect Chelsea to get a big result in this game, because whenever we face teams that we don't know, we should be smashing them. They can be a good team, but also they can be a terrible team. But since I don't know this team very well, we should be smashing. We should be beating them, like pump them like 6-0, 7-0, and all that stuff. So let's see what we can do. So in my prediction, I'm gonna go for a 5-0 win in that game. So yeah, I could be wrong, I could be right, but as long as Chelsea can destroy them in the in footballing game, of course, then I'll be fine. But if I see Chelsea losing, then there's something wrong. There's something wrong. But let's hope. Oops, sorry. Let's hope they can prove me wrong. Let's hope they can do that. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what's happening to my camera, but it's all acting up. So sorry about that. But let's quickly move on into the second game of the season. If All right, so here we go. Oh, oops, sorry. Yep, that's it. So the second game, in America is against Charlotte Football Club, and that game, of course, is at Charlotte, North Carolina. That's where they got the name from. So we'll be facing Charlotte Football Club away from home. And it's still a preseason friendly because it's not a major competition, but it's part of the club friendly. So yeah, that's the competition. So the date is on Thursday, the 21st of July, 2022, which is about 6 days from now. Since 6 days as I'm recording this video right now. So 6 days for that. And then the venue is at the Bank of America Stadium. And the kickoff is at 12 a.m. So like I said before, no live watching on because I'll be going to sleep that time. So yeah, it's really disappointing that I couldn't do a live watching on for the preseason games, but we're gonna have to. But against Udinese, the game kicks off at 8 p.m. So maybe I can do a live watch on for these ones. But in America, no. So like I said, no live on, but there'll be a match review also for this game as well. So like I said, eat my breakfast, watch the full match, give you guys my thoughts and opinions on that game and how it went. For this game, I wanted to go for the same thing, but I'm thinking no, I'm gonna go something different. I said 4-0 last time, and I'm gonna go for 6-0 for this one, between Charlotte and Chelsea. Like I said, when we don't know these teams, we should be respecting them, but we're also as a big club supposed to be like battering them 6-0, 7-0, and all that stuff. So I want to see that, and I feel like and if if all the Chelsea players who start the game can play really well, I believe that Thomas Tuchel will get some players resting and then make sure that they get some rest and they'll and then the players who started in that game will start the next game against Charlotte Football Club in the Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina. So yeah, so that's the second game as part of the preseason door in the USA. Charlotte Football Club against Chelsea, 12 a.m., 21st of July, Bank of America Stadium. And then, last and not least, let's move on into the final game on the preseason tour. And this one, I definitely know this team. And it's against Arsenal. All right. So the last game of the preseason tour for Chelsea in the USFA is against Arsenal, and not only this is a friendly, but this is part of the Florida Cup final. So two London clubs going at each other. Who will get the trophy? Would Arsenal finally get a trophy for the first time since the FA Cup, or Chelsea just continue to win trophies for Thomas Tuchel? Like we've won 2 out of 4, so far, which is not bad. But the Carabao Cup we should have won, and maybe the FA Cup we should have won. So that's one was the most disappointing one. So another final of the Thomas Tuchel, but it's not part of a real competition. It's just part of the friendly. But what I want to say is that when we face Arsenal, we need to get revenge on them. We need to make sure that we get revenge on Arsenal, because the last time we faced them in the final, we've lost. We've lost to them 2-1, and that was against Lampard. And the last time we faced Arsenal was in the Premier League, and we've lost 4-2. So all I can say is that Chelsea need to really go out there, get revenge on Arsenal, and finally beat them. And this one's going to be interesting because it is Gabriel Jesus up against Raheem Sterling, two former Manchester City clubs. So it's going to be interesting. Not only the London derby, but the ex-Manchester City derby. And instead of these two playing with each other, they have to play against each other. So it's going to be interesting. So that's why I'm looking forward to this game, even though it's the preseason. It's a final of the preseason, and we're facing a team that I most certainly know of. So yeah. So for this game, my prediction is going to be hopefully 2-0 Chelsea, because I'm. Or should I go for probably like 3-1? No, I'm going to go for 2-0. Since Chelsea signed Koulibaly, I believe we'll keep a clean sheet. And yes, and hopefully, thank goodness, that since we got rid of Alonso, Christensen, Maddison, and all that stuff, hopefully the new Chelsea defender Koulibaly will not make any mistake that will cost Chelsea the goal, like those the previous Chelsea defenders did against Arsenal. So yeah, I'm confident that we will get revenge on Arsenal and get that 2-0 win. And we have to, because if I see Chelsea losing to Arsenal weight again, especially in a final like this, then something needs to be changed. Something definitely needs to be changed. But I'm looking forward to this one. Raheem Sterling up against Gabriel Jesus. Who will come out on top and who will be the better player in those games? So yeah. So Florida Cup final, also against Chelsea, Sunday the 24th of July, 1 a.m. and the venue is at Camping World Stadium in Orlando, Florida. Since it's the Florida Cup final, will be played in Orlando, Florida, and that will be Chelsea's last game as part of the preseason USA before they travel to travel to Italy to face Udinese on the 29th of July at 8 p.m. So yeah, Chelsea will have 1 week of training and um 3 games before they have to leave USA and travel to Italy to face Udinese in 2 weeks' time. So that is it. That is all the 3 games. So the first game against Club America in Las Vegas. The second game against Charlotte Football Club in Charlotte, North Carolina, and against Arsenal in the Florida Cup final in Orlando, Florida. So, really good games to go through. The game I'm looking forward to is against Arsenal because I know this team and it's the London Derby and ex-Man City players going at each other. So, this is the game I'm looking forward to. Let me know in the comments down below which game I'm looking forward to the most. For me, the third final game. It could be the second game or the first. It could be all of them. But the game I'm looking forward to is against Arsenal. But what do you think? And let me know in the comments down below. So that is it. That's the end of this video. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget, if you are new, hit the subscribe button below. Hit the bell notifications so I never miss any of my content. Smash the like if you enjoyed this video. Share the video to everybody so that they can give their thoughts in the comments down below. And like I said, there won't be any live watching onto those games because those games are after midnight and I'll be probably sleeping as well. But there will be a match review on all of these 3 games. And the only way I can do that is to watch the full match replay, which I will do once I get up and get myself ready. So I can promise you there will be match reviews, but no live watching alongs and all that stuff. So that's unfortunate. But we'll have to wait and see what happens. But thank you guys so much for watching. Look after yourselves. Take care. And as always, up the chills. And also, go USA. See you guys soon.